Sheikh Hasina is deposed following the unrest in Bangladesh, which led to the military coup. At first, it seems to be because of those violent protests of those so called student groups mingled with opposition parties and that fanatic extremist group Jamaat-e-Islami, which ultimately led to the support by army in the form of army coup. And but why was all this protest occurring at the first place in that country? Because of that reservation quota, right? But when you dig deeper, you find that this reservation quota was reduced, already reduced to insignificant portion by the court. Court has already reduced it to only 7%. Then also, these protesters did not stop because all these protesters, this military, Bangladeshi military army, and this Jamaat-e-Islami was being played by some bigger hands. So when you dig deeper, you find that some bigger hands are definitely involved in it. Some bigger hands means geopolitical hands, likes of USA and China. Both USA and China were very much interested in ousting Sheikh Hasina because at the end of the day, Sheikh Hasina was a moderate, secular politician. She was a friend of India, and she wanted to keep minorities in Bangladesh, like 1.5 to 2 crore Hindu minority over there. She wanted to keep them safe and sound. But Sheikh Hasina was not being liked by both USA and China. Her fate was fixed, her fate was sealed the very same day when she made statements against USA that USA wants to carve out a cookie land, a new nation called Cookie Land, by carving out the lands of Bangladesh, Mizoram, Manipur, and Myanmar. That very same day, her fate was sealed by CIA. CIA wanted her to out of the game, so they ousted her eventually. They managed to do this one way or another. So, and China is not very popular in this regime change operation. So we can set aside China for a moment. Although China's involvement in this case can't be ruled out at all. But USA is definitely involved in it. USA agency CIA is definitely involved in it. They wanted to oust Sheikh Hasina, and they have succeeded in it. And this is a bad news for India because Sheikh Hasina was very friendly to India. She was a friend of India. So this is a bad news for India. India could have done many things to prevent this situation, to prevent this awful turn of events, but India failed, and we must admit that Modi administration has failed. In most of the cases, we are just sitting idle. We are just watching it as sheer spectators, and proved to be not good for India in near future. And now, the biggest challenge before India, the biggest challenge for Bharat, the biggest challenge for ruling regime, that is which is Modi government, the biggest challenge for Modi government and Bharat would be to protect the safety and security of Bangladeshi Hindus, because Bangladesh has fallen for fanatic parties like Jamaat-e-Islami. So the biggest challenge would be to safeguard the safety and security of Bangladeshi minorities, which are Hindus in this case. Because still there are 1.5 to 2 crore Hindus living out there who are relentlessly being tortured, being killed, being converted, being raped. No dignity for women, no safety for children, no safety for adults. And they have been reduced from some 23% to only 5 or 6%, maybe, as of now. So they are facing this relentless torture and conversion. But Sheikh Hasina was a ray of hope for them, and this ray of hope has been removed. And now it's a challenge for India, it's a challenge for Modi government to make sure the safety and security of Hindus in Bangladesh. Let's see how it goes.